Well, it's recording. Just comparing a Jetboil to a $50 Kmart special. Now, of course, I'm always going to like this because it's better designed, duh. It's $300 compared to $50 pretty much. But they are so close it's not funny. None of them come with gas, which doesn't really matter. This comes with a stand, the other one doesn't. You got your lid, you've got a cup. Lids don't feel as great. This feels obviously very heat resistant. This feels heat resistant as well, but just cheaper heat resistant material if you get me. So they'll both work. They'll both work. Bases, not similar. This has more wind protection too, to be honest. As you can see, the wind's going to come up a bit easier. It's got more protection than the $50 Kmart one does. I'll show you the difference of lids. You can't really tell by looking at them. They do look different obviously. One's more stylish, Jetboil, and it's got proper vents. By the feel you can tell Jetboil's obviously a lot better. No surprise that Jetboil's better. Come here buddy, you can go up here. It's alright, you can chill. You can be a wee parrot. I'm going to see how quickly... Oh yeah, you got your knives and stuff too with the Jetboil. You get all your knives, you get all cool extra stuff obviously, but I'm mainly looking at how they run. Kitty, you're not going to be in the way for this. So, two butane thingies. Jetboil one. Yeah, I'm going to get you away for this because I don't want you to smell. Butane, mate. So, we might not get away with him being away. I can't really choose that. Don't have a choice right now. So that's on. Huge thing are these, the knobs. It's like, that's going to last forever. It's nice metal housing. I'm sure this plastic bit actually slips off. And it is metal actually, so that's actually never really going to break. Maybe the sparker might break over time. This is, the sparker's been used on this for years. The Jetboil one I've had 4 years. This Kmart one I've only had, I only pretty much brought it to see what they'll both go like. So I've only actually used it once, twice maybe. Because at the end of the day I'm always going to bring the Jetboil one out over the non-Jetboil one. They're both as easy, both as each other, they don't fall off. Both good on that. Always very impressed with this. Let's go one in there. And one in there. Kitty, you're not allowed in this part of it, because just for your own safety, mate. That's the way Jetboil bottoms you can get. They go on the bottom of your propane things just to make it a bit more stable. Under it like that, you've got different options, so you can use smaller burners on them. So they've got different slots in them that you can use different size burners, which is cool. Because you don't want your shit falling over, especially if you've got a limited amount of clean water, drinking water. You just don't want that stuff to happen. So kudos to both of them for that. I'm going to just try to do them quick, because they are going to be, apart from each other. But I'll just try to do them as quick as I can. I'll do the Jetboil one first. See, Jetboil's on. Both are on. Put them up in full. The Jetboil one is a lot louder. Should have probably done that first, eh? So Jetboil's coming in. It's about 56 seconds. It's already starting to boil on the bottom. This one isn't quite here yet. Obviously if I put the lids on they'll go quicker as well, but both of them are off, so Stevens to that. Jetboil, mate, you're boiling. Now it's just starting to get those tremors. So you're not too far behind each other. Let's turn that one off. Jetboil off. Let's see how much longer this one takes. Whatever it's called again, Camper something. Camp Master. we go, we're starting to get boiling. So probably 10 seconds apart, I'd say, which is pretty bloody impressive. Take into account that there's probably a bit more surface area to heat up on the Campster one because it's a bigger one. Obviously I'm always going to go for Jetboil, but for the fact it's $250 cheaper this one, both of them are very durable, to be honest, well built. I'm very surprised of this Campmaster one. As long as you keep all the components inside the bowl as they're meant to be kept, if you're walking around, they're not going to get broken. So yeah, big thumbs up to both of them, to be honest. I'm impressed, especially with this cheap one. All in all, pretty happy with both of them. Literally the Campmaster one was probably 10 seconds away from the Jetboil. For the sake of $250, it's it's not much of a difference or change. Obviously, everything will be built better in this. You probably got a longer warranty, everything else. You get a few extra bits and bobs, but for an extra $250, you do expect that. I would always choose the Jetboil, obviously, because it's the better one. But if I didn't have the Jetboil already and already had this, probably wouldn't even bother buying the Jetboil. I'm very happy with what this does, and does just what the Jetboil does. It's just a lot cheaper. They weigh pretty much the same, both very lightweight, both definitely made for hiking or camping, anything that you want to be lightweight with and compact. But yeah, boil water quicker than a kettle, so definitely worth having one of these if you're out camping. Even if you're glamping a bit more, still boils it quicker than a kettle. So Jetboil definitely takes the win, but you're not too far behind Campmaster. Obviously Jetboil takes the win because it's better designed and everything, but the components are very similar. Fins, just like the other ones. It's definitely obviously a mark-off, so they've copied them most likely, but everything is very similar. Base is a lot bigger, everything fits inside these, so it's all kept safe. Definitely a lot smaller, probably feels a bit lighter too, that Jetboil one right there, definitely does. Not too much, obviously. 2 bowls, just a bowl mate. 2 lids, just a lid. As I said, definitely much better quality lid. I still see this being very useful years down the track. It's just not as good quality. Might have some BPA stuff like all that other stuff does. But hey, what doesn't? So definitely a strong thing the Jetboil has over the Campmaster one. You see Jetboil, the bottom holds around here. If anything smacks on it real hard, you smack this on a rock, this cup's going to break. Instead of the shelling might crease, obviously it won't slip into the gas hob easier. These have to be a bit thin so it conducts heat better, so they can bend if they've got a lot of impact. Not that there should be, because it should be safe. And also you can fit the small gas canister in this. You can't in this. You can just fit the cup, the hob and the lid. That's it. So this you got to carry as well, but that's carried as everything. Again, Jetboil is made to be more compact, so it's obvious, and that Jetboil is specifically made for that. You can get other ones. Hope you enjoyed, eh?